Elon Musk's plan to shift human on Mars seems to be very fictional and impossible to us. Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla and SpaceX company, had a clear plan about the shifting of human on Mars till 2050, where over 1 million people will be able to stay, and of course without any help of Earth. Initially, this plan of Musk became fun for the people, but then, people started trusting this Mars colonization plan when NASA also joined this Mars mission of SpaceX. In previous many years, SpaceX became developed and updated a lot. As we know, Elon Musk's company Tesla is expert in manufacturing the electric autopilot cars. Same techniques are also using in the rockets of SpaceX. By using this modernized technique, rockets can easily reach space with using low oil and fuel. Mars is approximately 6,20 lakh kilometers far away from our Earth. SpaceX is also working on manufacturing of Space Starship, through which human will be shipped on Mars, which also use low oil and fuel. Now, that's how human will shift on Mars, but the question is that, how they make colony on Mars, and how humans survive on that. Why Musk wants human to leave this green world and to shift on barren Mars? Neither there is oxygen, nor food to eat, and also not any shelter to live in extreme cold of -100. If there is no suitable conditions for the human to survive, then how they set colony on Mars, how they fulfill their plan? In this video, you will get to know answers of all these questions. If all the facilities are available for humans on this Greenland, then why there is need of shifting them on Mars? According to all the researches made by scientists on health, results of these searches are negative. This is because the overuse of fossil fuels and harmful gases. Because of overuse of these petrochemicals, Earth temperature is gradually increasing, and there are also some predictions given by the scientists that, if the temperature remain increasing at this rate, then unfortunately, it will become difficult for any creature to live on this green planet, and Earth will end. According to a survey, Earth average temperature is increasing 0.16 Celsius in every 10 years. That means if the rate of increasing temperature remains same, then the hot areas where humans live today, there the survival will become impossible, and human become extinct. Also, due to increase in temperature, the glaciers are continuously melting, causing the water level to increase at extreme rate. This directly enhances the floods, cyclones, and tsunami rate. Not only the fuel and pollution, but the ozone layer that surrounds our whole Earth and protect the Earth from the harmful ultraviolet radiations coming from the sun, also gradually starts damaging at some parts. The pollution due to fuel at one side, and at the other side UV solar radiations. Scientists have become sure about that, our Earth will completely destroy within next 100 years, and that's why they are trying to find out new home, means new planet for humans. But, why we are preferring Mars, why not the other planets? There are many planets in our solar system, but, why we are preferring Mars? In our solar system our neighbor planet are Venus, and the other is Mars, and Venus is way too near to the Earth, as compared to Mars. We are not preferring Venus, because Venus contains the stuff from which we are running away. Yes, the hotness. Venus is the second planet revolving around the Sun, which is extremely hot, that even can cause the iron to melt. Now our next neighbor is Mars, which is the fourth planet that revolves around the Sun. There is no hotness like the Venus, but there is extremely coldness. This coldness is above the optimum temperature of Earth. Not only coldness of Mars that create problem, but also there is no oxygen and water there on Mars. Basically, the basic conditions for the survival of human are not present there. Even they know these conditions, but still, what actually the NASA and Elon Musk has planned about the shipment of human on Mars. According to their plan, in 2026 first group of human will send on Mars. This group will take all the required stuff with them. For next 2 years, they will take food, oxygen, and even pressurized suits with them. Before sending this group, it is very necessary to make protective shelter on Mars, because these protective shelter keep humans safe from the extreme mud storms of Mars. To make these shelter they also use Mars mud, but the question is, who make these shelters? To make these shelters human must present their To our surprise, these shelters will make by robots, present on Mars. These robots of artificial intelligence, will sent on Mars. These are of special kind of robots, which work separately by their own, but they can also combine together when the need arises. They will fuse with each other for work. They can work more efficiently, fastly, and perfectly than humans. These robots will contain cameras, sensors, escalators for digging, and also they have 3D print units. These robots will work on sunlight. First, the robot containing sensor will find the suitable and special mud by using sensors. They will create base unit at that specific area. Then, the robot which will have the duty of collecting mud, will start digging and collect the mud. Other few robots will take this mud to the refining area, where the refining process of mud will start. After refining this mud will take to the 3D printer unit, which start printing and making layers of this mud one by one. This work will last for about couple of months, all done by robots. This whole work will also monitored from Earth. The whole project will completes in front of the scientists on Earth. After the completion of this shelter, now, the next phase of robots will start, for which these robots will already prepared. For the first time first group of human will send on Mars, because this will be the first time when human visit Mars, so they will take a lot of stuff for their survival with them. Their already present robots will welcome them, and take their stuff and luggage from landing site to the base unit. These robots set their units in the chambers of base area. These small units when set in base areas will get inflamed by their own, because the atmospheric pressure there on the Mars is very low. That's why human will live in these pressurized chambers. These chambers will have pressure equal to Earth, and they will align with each other. These chambers will get their energy from the sun, through the solar plates. All the setup will be set by the robots. If someone will want to go outside from chamber, then a special car will come at the door of chamber and fuse with the door, so that the chamber pressure will not get disturbed, and human will also enjoy. After this, a greenhouse will create on Mars, to grow plants and vegetables by artificial way. According to scientists, first thing that can grow on Mars will be potatoes and beans. These will easily grow on Mars. When gradually plants will starts growing on Mars, then they will starts to give a thing which will be very important to available on Mars, and that is oxygen. Yes, plants will not only give potatoes and beans, but also give oxygen. This oxygen will not enough for the Mars, so there is another plan to create oxygen on Mars. To our shock, this experiment has already done by scientists. A special device which works on the solar energy will use for this purpose. This device will take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and then heat, and electrodes will pass through it. This process break the carbon dioxide, and oxygen will get separate from the carbon. That's how the oxygen will prepare on Mars. Now, the oxygen will present artificially prepared foods. Just potatoes and beans will present, and robots have already found out the frozen water area on Mars, under the land of the Mars planet. This frozen water will be melt by them to get normal water. Now the sum up of all this, is that human will be able to live on Mars without any help of Earth, or even, they can come back to Earth whenever they want. But, will this remain the same? Will nobody can move outside from the chambers of Mars? Will they have to survive on Mars as prisoners? If this will remain the same, then why will humans shift there? They will survive on this green planet more easily than that on Mars. Scientists are sure that, if they enhance the temperature of Mars, then this will cause Mars' temperature to change, and this change will be good for human, because, according to experts, by changing temperature of Mars, Mars will become as green, just like our Earth, and temperature becomes suitable for human. That means by increasing the temperature of Mars, life will become possible on that. To enhance temperature of Mars, experts are giving their plans. After hearing those plans you will be shocked and surprised. An MIT student, Margarita Marinoa, gave her idea to manufacture a lot of factories there, which will have only one work to do, to create smoke, that will cause the temperature to enhance, and Mars condition will become same as the current condition of Earth. Global warming will start create. According to Elon Musk, by attacking on Mars by nuclear weapons, will increase the temperature. By attacking with 11,000 nuclear weapons, will not only cause the temperature to enhance, but will also melt the frozen water. That's how Mars will become able for the survival of humans as soon as possible. Viewers, till now NASA and Elon Musk had a plan to send a small group towards Mars in 2026. They will do some experiments there on Mars, and when in every 2 years Earth and Mars become close to each other, then small groups of human will send on Mars. Till 2050, more than 10 lakh people will be able to live on Mars in such pressurized chambers, and with this they will also work to enhance the temperature of Mars. They believe that, within 100 or 200 years they will become successful in making the planet Mars, like Earth. Hope you will like this video. Do share this video and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.